Greetings all, Danny here for Gemini's weekend message. Okay, we're going to take these two cards that came... Oh, wow. Actually, I'm going to take all four of these that came out because this is quite the situation that Gemini has found them in. There has been a lack of love or motivation or support in something that is very important to you. With the sun in reverse, it is very defeating because it should be something that completely lifts us up and gives us the energy to go after what it is we want and what it is we desire. But in reverse and with the other cards, I feel that some Geminis out there are in a place that their dreams are not just put down, but completely ostracized. Because we have the King of Cups in reverse. Someone is not happy. I'm not sure if this is you or the people in the situation. Probably both, because one miserable person will create another miserable person, because it's so much easier to make someone else feel bad than try to make yourself feel better. Because that requires processing things and looking at situations that are not pleasant to look at. With the Ten of Diamonds in reverse, there has been a lot of struggle of people. It's like people were saying things were fine. People were saying everything was fine. And it's not. People have lost so much. And it's very conflicting, the energy that I'm feeling here, because it's like Gemini has a pull or feeling like they have an obligation to stay in this situation, whether that be family, because that's often the root cause of this. Like, your siblings are in a really bad place and you don't feel safe or like you can achieve your happiness here with them, but they would try to guilt trip you or make you feel like you're abandoning them for laying down boundaries and going on your own way. And it's not you abandoning them. They have every right and ability to come along on this journey with you when they do work themselves. But there is an inherent lack of accountability, acknowledgement, or awareness from this other party. They have completely ignored their own emotions and have said, nope, it's all your fault I'm unhappy. It's all your fault we're like this. And they want to blame you. And this makes you doubt your worth. This makes you doubt what you can do. And Spirit wants to free you from that prison, my love. Because that is a prison. You do not deserve that. It does not do you any good to stay in this situation. Now, of course, it is never easy to find that way out, especially if this is a situation that you have been in your entire life, where you have always known these people. You haven't known anything but these people. And this is where co-creation and Spirit comes in, and they ask you, my child, ask me for help. I am your mother. I am your father. I have loved you unconditionally since the day you were born. Since your soul joined this flesh vessel and became a warrior of light on this realm, I have walked beside you. Ask me for help, my love. Because Spirit is trying to help you. They try to show you that the situation isn't good because of how they make you feel. How you feel in these situations. But they need your permission to come in and make changes. They need your permission to come in and remove these swords. Oh, Spirit, I access the Divine Feminine. What energy can we give Geminis to give them the strength to speak up for themselves, to go after their own power? 0 fucks given. And then Jar of Dreams on the back side of it. You have something that is trapped inside of you. You have something that has been trapped for a very long time. Your dreams, your goal, your ambition, your true self. Because I doubt very much you have been able to show your true self here. Whether that is your sexuality that would not be accepted in your home, or feeling like you want to to transgender, to become more comfortable in your own skin. As long as it hurts no one, do what you want, my love. Your life is yours for the living, so it does not matter what anyone else says. We subscribe to the notion that we have to accept our siblings' approval. We have to have our peers' support. But that's not true. That sells your love to someone else. That sells your value to someone else. And people are fickle. People are assholes. Not everyone is going to see you for what you are. The 1090 ratios come out to remind you, you are a valuable commodity. Give 90% of that time to yourself and 10% to other people. Because someone has tried to monopolize the beautiful energy that you have. Because they've gotten glimpses of what you could do if you had the resources, when you have the support, when you have the mentality and the energy of, I can do this. They've seen how amazing you are. And they're like, I want to keep this. I want to keep this toy. I want to keep this treasure for my own. Rather than claiming that power for themselves through themselves, they want to claim it through you. And you deserve so much better. Be open to receive so much better, because these people have made you think you do not deserve this, had made you think it's impossible for you to become successful doing what you're going to do. Honey, have you seen this platform? People have been able to succeed and be themselves by finally giving up the idea that someone is going to judge them, because someone is always going to judge you. Someone is always going to have something to say about you. But when you have a camera and you're just seeing yourself and you can be yourself and put it out there, it makes it a lot easier to step into that authenticity. Because yeah, there's going to be backlash. There's going to be people in comments and maybe reacting with videos, but they're not going to be there when you're making it. And it's up to you to keep pushing through those boundaries, to keep pushing through those walls of isolation that you've trapped yourself in, that people have trapped you in. Become nobody and unmake everything everyone has ever said you are. Becoming nobody and disconnecting from your ego, disconnecting from people's opinions, disconnecting from the world, can be the most important thing, because when all noise dies, your soul can finally speak. There was a lot of noise going on in this place. There's a lot of stimulus. Someone doesn't want you to think. Someone doesn't want you to feed that spark and that fire, because it pulls you so far out of their grasp, they could never pull you back down. And that's why everything was reversed. Because they have tried so hard to make you believe you are less than amazing, less than a blessing, and less than great. Have a beautiful day, my love.